On a roll. Not a lot of people, think that we could have won. In fact, I think about 40% of the people still don't think we won. Do you understand that, Mr. President?
I understand that.
Yeah. I lost track of one down in 21 years of playing, and they started calling me Sleepy Tom.
Why would they do that to me?
The relationship between Tom Brady and Donald Trump has been well documented since they met, when, after Brady led the Patriots to a Super Bowl, Donald Trump asked Tom Brady to judge a Miss USA competition and possibly date his daughter Ivanka. In fact, he even mentioned this to Jared Kushner when asking Trump for his daughter's hand in marriage. And well, he mentioned it several times after that.
They just all shut him down. Why does she care about him? Maybe there was a relationship between him and Ivanka at some point. I have no idea. I don't know the real reason. What does that mean?
What?
Seriously, this man loves Tom Brady. The two would often be seen together in golfing tournaments, and as Tom said, Trump would make a habit out of attending any Patriots game he could. Occasionally, there'd be an odd scuffle here and there, but this was no fair weather friendship. As each took on their own scandals, they were both there for each other. As their friendship blossomed, so did their careers. Trump had his biggest idea ever. He was gonna run for president. He quickly gathered the support of Hollywood.
In the last 2 weeks, I've been on 4 continents. I mean, every customs agent around the world, when they see your passport and they check you in, they ask about Trump. They go, what is going, is that real?
How about Donald Trump?
I pray that he runs.
You'd like him?
The man puts his name on everything he has. The only other people in the world that do that are 6-year-olds.
You should be able to draw the penis you want to draw in America. That's what we're all about.
That's why I'm voting for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
But he needed an extra boost to push him over the finish line. He needed a supporter that people could believe in. He needed...
I've received a number of inquiries relative to a note that I wrote to Donald on Monday.
The greatest football player of all time.
We played a lot of golf together over the years. He's invited me many times to some of his great golf resorts, and we've had a lot of fun together. So we'll see what turns out of him as a politician, but he's certainly a great friend. And nobody supports their friends like Tom Brady or Donald Trump.
Because he loves Trump.
And with Brady's support, Trump was able to secure the Republican nomination and eventually the presidency. All from the endorsement of the GOAT and a couple of other reasons. And once the election was over, everything became far less polarizing and everyone got along. While that was going on, your boy Brady was out there winning Super Bowls, securing his status as the GOAT. Though not without the occasional criticism over his relationship with the boys.
Oh, but you just should stop winning things. It's not fun. Take that MAGA hat out your locker.
Trump even invited Brady to the White House a few times, but your boy Tom Brady was too busy being amazing. Still, they remained closer than ever.
But Donald Trump, President Trump, gave you a shout out last night in Washington. I don't know if you heard about it. He said you called him. Just wondering if you could tell us a little bit about the call and your wishes for the new president. I don't know if he invites you to come to the White House. Whatever you want to say.
I don't have much to say.
Did you call him?
Did I call him?
He said you did.
Let's talk about football. So.
As time drew nearer to re-election, Trump and Brady unfortunately were never able to get their schedules realigned to campaign together. By then, Tom Brady was on the Bucs and didn't have as much time for PDA as he did last election cycle. Trump would go on to lose the 2020 election, and then, well, things sort of took a turn from there. Now, Trump was more controversial than he'd ever been before, which, if we're being honest, was a pretty impressive achievement, given the rest of his presidency. He was impeached again, and there were sincere talks about invoking the 25th Amendment. Despite being invited to receive the Medal of Freedom, fellow bro Bill Belichick declined, citing January 6th as the main reason. As the saying goes, nothing gold can stay, and Trump eventually left office on January 20th, deciding to take a long hiatus from social media for his mental health. Not long after Trump left office, Tom Brady would go on to win yet another Super Bowl with his new team. But then one day, Trump turns on the TV and...
On a roll. Not a lot of people, think that we could have won. In fact, I think about 40% of the people still don't think we won. Do you understand that, Mr. President?
I understand that.
Yeah. I lost track of one down in 21 years of playing, and they started calling me Sleepy Tom.
Why would they do that?
that to me. The aftermath was swift and hell was raised. Trump Jr. took back his nice tweets from before, and Breitbart immediately started running new headlines around a similar theme. Their bromance was irrevocably destroyed. How could Tom Brady betray a friend like that? Well, here's my hot take. I don't think there's a whole lot of evidence that Tom Brady ever really supported Trump that much politically. On the rare occasions when he would have to make a statement on something that overlapped between sports and politics, he usually took the least controversial stance possible, like when discussing the Colin Kaepernick protest.
And you know what? You respect what other people, I do. I respect why people are doing what they're doing. And they're doing it for different reasons. And that's okay. You can do things for your reason, they can do things for their reason.
Hell, I don't even think that Tom Brady cares about anything other than football, to be honest. I'm gonna go over the evidence again that Tom Brady actually supported Donald Trump. Let's look back at some of the statements of support. Maybe we should check the dates on those. Almost everything nice he said about Trump was said around September 2015, or at least before the actual election in 2016. AKA, still deep in the period of time when Trump running for president was a joke for 95% of the population. Even then, when pressed, he never exactly gave a full-throated support of his old buddy, And once the infamous bus tape got released, several celebrities canceled their endorsements, or at the very least, softened them. He was even asked personally by Trump to endorse him at the RNC, but declined. But what's that you say? He had a Make America Great Again hat in his locker. Turns out he didn't even put it there.
Still have the Trump hat up there. He loves winning. Have you talked to him at all? And do you have any advice for his big debate tonight?
No. That was a nice keepsake, so it could be a nice piece of memorabilia he sent me.
He's a guy who likes winning like you. You think he's got what it takes?
I hope so. That would be great.
I don't think Brady still has a MAGA hat. That's just I feel like we haven't seen Tom Brady say much about Trump. On top of all those holes in the story, Tom Brady also never even went to the White House by himself the entire time Trump was in office. Let's look back at some of the reasons Tom Brady gave for not wanting to go to the White House in the past. In 2017, he said his mother was sick. In 2019, he didn't even give a straightforward reason. In fact, one of the times he skipped out on the White House visit, his wife tweeted out a link to an anti-Trump protest at the exact same time. On top of this, Gisele Bündchen has also straight up said multiple times in the comments of Instagram posts that they do not support Donald Trump. My main point with all of this is I think it's possible Tom Brady never really agreed that much with Trump on politics. And I don't even mean Tom Brady's on the left. I just don't think Tom Brady cares about anything other than football. The only time he's ever gotten close to dabbling into politics before the Biden visit was when he visited the Bush White House during a way less polarizing time in American history. If you talk to Tom Brady anytime Trump actually got in office, he made it very clear that he did not want to get political. At the end of the day, this romance might have just been a mostly one-sided acquaintanceship between two guys who played golf together, and nothing more. But that's my take. Fight me. Also, I don't know what my next video should be. Tell me in the comments. I don't know.